Hi everybody, I learned a new way to color hair, and I believe her name is Susan Jean on YouTube, and she does wonderful with Copic coloring. And the colors I'm going to be using for the hair, if I can find all my colors here, is E25, E33, and E35. And just to show you a difference, I know we're going to be upside down here, but this is the way I used to color hair, which is terrible. And this is the way I color the hair now, which I think is kind of nice. So I'm sorry for being upside down. And here we go. We all know that the tips of our hair and the crown of our hair is the darkest. And whenever there's curls, and when the curls wave, where the underneath part of the curl is always going to be darker. So I'm going to start with E25, and I'm going to color this part, the E25, and I'm just going to bring this up a little bit. And I'm just working in sections. I'm working on Gina K design paper that Arlene at My Butterfly Kisses gave me. I'm going to go in with E35, and I'm just going to go and bring this up a little bit there. And I'm going to go back in with my E25. And get these tips. And I'm just going to color in the tips here too. Back. I'm going to go back in with my E35 and blend that up. I'm sorry if my hand's in the way. And I'm not going to use the lighter color for the back part of her hair because it's a darker part, the back of your hair. So now I'm going to go in with my E33. I'm going to blend this up to her face. I got a little inner face. I'm using the E33 here also. Blend this up. And this is for brunette hair, obviously. I'm going to go back in with my E25. I'm going to get the tips of this. And I'm sorry if my hand is in the way. Then my E35, which you would think E35 is lighter than E25, but it's not. Then I'm going to go in with my E33, bring it to her face. Again with the E25 for the tips of the hair.
Whoa, now that doesn't make any sense. We're doing a remix, so that did not make
And then go in with E35 again. And always do a brush stroke in the direction that the hair is going, and it makes it look more realistic. And since this is a part of a crown of her hair right here, I'm just going to do a little darker. Bring E35 down. And then I'm going to go in with my E33 and blend those here. And I'm going to go up to the crown of her head with my E25. I'm going to go in with my E35.
That did not make any sense.
Don't you guys swear or anything. I'm making a recording.
You even saw that.
And then I'm going to go in with my E33. See, before what I was doing, I was outlining her strands of her hair, and I didn't really like how it looked. It didn't look real. Not that these little characters look real anyway, but... Okay, again with my E25. And I really hope I'm in camera here. Like I said, because the crown of your hair is always, well, the part in the crown of your hair is usually darker, and the tips are usually darker. Then I'm going to go in with my E35. Bring the strokes down. See, I was so used to going in little circles too. And when you do hair, you're going to want to go in the direction that the hair is going. Make sure these blend so there's no harsh lines. And you're going to want to push the ink out. That's what I got to get used to doing too. And try to figure out where your light source is coming from. Mine's coming from straight on. And I'm going to take my E33. And again, I'm just going to color this whole little piece here, E25. 25 here. Or E35. Yeah, E25. Now I'm going in with my E35. Get myself confused here. Since that curls on the under part, color that like that. And then I'm going to go in with my E33. I just accidentally colored her face. So that's what I have. And I think it is so much better than what I used to do. What I used to do was terrible. So there's a lot of great videos online, and check them out. Let me see if I have some time. I'm at 7 minutes. Alright, I'm going to show you how I do the face now. Before, what I did is I would color in the light color first, which was my E00, then I'd go in with my E21 and outline the face. And I'm not doing that anymore. Now what I do, I'm going in with my E21, and the light source is coming from the middle. So I'm going to outline her face with the E21. And you can go in little circles or brush strokes. And then I'm going to go in with my E00, if I can find it. Where's E00? Oh no. Oh, here it is. And I'm going to blend that towards the center. And I'm sorry if my big hand is in the way. And I got to get used to this Gina K paper, because with the Gina K paper it's not as absorbent as the paper tray ink paper and the Nina paper. So it's almost like the ink, it doesn't sink in like the other ones, which is probably why I use so much ink. And I had to refill my E00 already. Okay, so I got that pretty much blended. And then I'm going to go in with my, where is it? My E51, which is milky white. And blend that to the center. See, what I have to get used to with this paper is the harsh lines that you leave when you're putting your layers down. I'm trying to get rid of them. You gotta work pretty fast.
Stop with freaking camping right next to me. You're such a noob that way.
And these are, you know, I have a lot of other E's colors, but I ordered some more for skin tones. And I can still see the harsh line. But There's her face now, and there's her face how I had it before. I think now is so much better because now it's lighter in the center because that's where the light source is coming from. I don't know how well you can see. So that's some things that I've learned, and here's the before again, which I think is pretty terrible. And then there's an after, and there's an after. So I think there's a big difference, guys. So I wish I can remember her name. I know it's Susie Jean or Samantha Jean. I can't remember, but she's a very good teacher. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and the new, if you used to color the way that I colored, try this out because it's so much better. So have a great day, everybody. Bye.